Hi, my name is Laurence Ashworth. I'm a faculty member in the Smith School of Business here. In particular, I'm in the marketing area. My research is focused on consumer behavior. And generally, I look at social and emotional factors that influence consumer decision-making. I've done a number of different projects that are loosely based around that. Most of the work is experimental, so I test my ideas experimentally. And I've investigated questions such as how consumers react to the prices that firms charge and why they react in the way that they do, looking in particular at the sort of social inferences that they draw from the prices that firms charge them. I've done other work as well. I've looked, for example, at the consumption of violence, why people choose, spend money on consuming violent media. Most of the research in that domain has found that people dislike violence, but of course they continue to choose to consume it. So I investigated that. I've looked at other questions as well. For example, how do consumers respond to persuasion attempts from firms, and why do they respond in the way that they do? Again, looking at the social elements, the social inferences that they draw from marketers' attempts to persuade them to engage in certain actions. So we have an MSc and a PhD program. The MSc is identical to the first year of the PhD. All the students are in class together. It's very much a research-focused MSc. Many of our students go on to a PhD afterwards. Some of them stay here at the Smith School of Business, others look elsewhere. But either way, both the MSc and the PhD program are very much geared towards independent research. So what I look for and what I tell students who are thinking about doing the program is what does that year of the MSc or the 4 or possibly 5 years of the PhD look like? What should you expect coming in? What will help students succeed? And I think there are a number of things. The first thing to recognize is that for the MSc and for the PhD, the first year is coursework, mainly coursework where you're exposed to a bunch of new ideas and really having an open mind, being prepared to read into new topics, to discuss these ideas, to really sort of push yourself in terms of the concepts that you're exposed to. This is really the key. For PhD students, they do a second year of coursework as well. And again, it's sort of more of the same kinds of things, being exposed to more ideas, to the field more generally, and to really starting to develop their own ideas and pushing their research agenda. So one of the, what's common to both the MSc and the PhD program is that students need to develop some independent research. They need to come up with novel ideas. And this is a tough process. We're here to help in that process. The faculty spend a lot of time speaking with students, working through their ideas, refining those ideas, helping them come up with ways of testing those ideas. And that's really sort of the heart of both of the programs, is this independent research. Coming into the program in terms of what kinds of background, experience, qualifications are useful, will give you a leg up. There's a wide range of things that can apply here. In marketing, we don't look for anything very specifically. What we look for are students who've had ideally some exposure to research, but that's not necessary. We look for students who are going to have an open mind, to be exposed to new ideas and really find things that they're passionate about and pursue those things. There is, of course, there are technical elements to the program as well. Regardless of what methodology you're using, one of the important things the skills that students learn in our graduate programs are the nuts and bolts of those methodologies. So that's part of the coursework as well, and that's something that continues throughout the program, continue sort of refining your expertise in those areas.